My name is Kwame Yabwa, and you're here with Ashan TV today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here today. Today, I just want to highlight a few things to you. I want to give you 3 reasons why African leaders have failed and perhaps still continue failing in their dealings. I will not put the blame on African leaders only, but I also put the blame on the African people themselves, because African people are not helping their leaders to do anything at all, because the people do not obey law and order. Right, so I'll just begin real quick by saying, just giving you 3 reasons why I think that African leaders have failed. Okay, they don't stand up for themselves. That's number 1. African leaders do not stand up for themselves against the West, against the Chinese, against people. It looks like African leaders are afraid of the West and perhaps also afraid of the Chinese. I don't know whether it's to do with the color of their skin or something like that, that they feel intimidated by them or something like that. And then they have not been able to stand up to them. And this is why I'm saying that they have not been able to stand up to them, because they're still, the West and the Chinese or the Asians perhaps still set rules and the laws for our leaders in a way. The leaders will not come out and tell you that this is what they are going under. But the truth of the whole thing is there's a bigger hand on the leaders, not allowing them to do what they want to do, because they are eating from the West people's hands instead of them eating from our own hands. So that is one of the reasons why African leaders are failed. And if you're an African leader actually listening to me right now, I'm not here to sort of to diss you, to say that you're not doing anything, you're not pulling your weight. But I know the West has the biggest ammunitions and biggest power, and then one way or the other they're in control, and sometimes it's difficult. But my point is, sometimes we need to stand up to them. Number 2 is that African leaders have not been able to enforce law and order in the country. There's no law, even though there are laws in every country or every system, but they haven't been able to enforce it. So people do whatever they want in the country. And of course, the country cannot run without law and order. If people don't get the understanding of law and order, people will do so many bad things. That's why people are into ritual killings, and people are robbing people, and people are corrupt, a lot of corruption in Africa, because they are not afraid of the law and order. And perhaps even the people that are supposed to protect the law and order, which is the police system in Africa, they don't even respect the law and order. And somehow they work, the police system, the police people somehow work with the civilians. Either it's to do armed robbery, either to do with bad stuff. So even the police are not disciplined to enforce the law and order, how much more the people? I don't want to be long here, so I'm just going to cut it really short here and then give you the 3rd reasons why I believe that African leaders has actually failed the people. They keep giving their power to the West and the Chinese. And this is why they give their power to the Chinese, because your power is your oil, your power is your gold, your power is your natural resources. That natural resource is supposed to be our power, to draw people into the country and then be able to take from them when they do come into the country. But when they do come, one way or the other, we intend to give them all our power, all our natural resources, and they take everything away, and they leave us empty and dry. So my advice to both African community and to the government is, we have to work together collectively in order to make the system work. The government put laws in there, but the people also don't obey the laws at all. They don't even have intention of obeying the laws. So my advice is the government should spend more money in advertisement or in education system, teaching people how to obey the law and order, and of course teaching the new generation to stand up for themselves, and not allowing the West to come and take whatever they want, not allowing the Chinese also to come and take whatever they want. My name is Kwame once again, and thank you for taking your time to listen to what I've just said. And let me hear your thoughts on what I've just put out there today. Subscribe to my channel today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.